It seems you have entered the wrong alley once more, and I'm curious as to see why you have returned. Do you not value your life? Because a human such as yourself would be quite terrified after our first encounter, where I was at the brink of nearly bleeding you dry. But I had the courtesy of, well, sparing you because of your gorgeous and beautiful looks. I simply couldn't just end your life then. So, to what do I owe the pleasure of this greetings? I see. You were searching for me. So I guess my suspicions were correct. And what can I do for you, darling? Now that is fascinating. But I'm curious. Why would anyone want to be a vampire? You do realize that being a vampire is not as what it's crept up to be. Well, immortality. Sure, it sounds amazing in paper, but when you put in the years, live the lives of quite literally multiple human lifespans, the years start to dwell on you. I'm starting to even suspect that no living creatures have lived past at least 2 lifespans before death would preferably be a more suitable outcome. But if I can ask, what would be your purpose for all this? Interesting. And have you ever questioned the other negative of being a vampire? You know, the one that requires to feed off of living beings for their blood. For example, even staring at you right now actually has me hungry for more. And it's taking every bit of willpower to simply just lean in and go for a bite. But I'll listen to you and your request on 2 conditions, and only 2. First, I get to feed off of you one last time. After all, I am doing you a favor with giving you my blood. It's only fair you give me a little of yours. And number 2, you let me kiss you. Just once. Why? Simply I find your beauty so captivating. And all I ask is for one little kiss. Would you accept these terms? All right. Then there's the deal. But I did forget to mention one last condition, and probably the most important one. See, when you have been converted, things will be a little bit rocky from the start, and that's to say the least. You would need a person to make sure you don't get out of hand. I can't simply just have you run around and eat out of every living being you see. As you know, vampires are still a legend or a myth to most people. And you exposing us could, well, potentially be very bad. Not only will people try to find us, but could potentially want to hurt us, drive us out, or worse, kill us off. So, I would prefer that under the condition that I let you become a vampire, you let me watch over you for at least the first few weeks until you're ready to get out there on your own. Do we have a deal? Alright, so 3 conditions. You let me feast first, then a little kiss, and then after this is all over, you will be my student. Alright? Okay. So, let's get things in order. First, let me have a little bite, and we can get started. Extend your neck out for me, and close your eyes. So delicious. It's taking everything I got to not bleed you dry. I honestly can't get enough of it. Alright, that should be enough. I don't want it to ruin the results of your transition, so I'll take that little small amount. Honestly, it was the best I've ever had. Now for my personal favorite part, a kiss. Close your eyes and count to 3. 1, 2. Alright, that's enough. Oh, what the hell, just a little more. Alright, that's enough. Next thing I'm gonna have you do is, well, you're gonna have to drink from my blood to start you off with the transition. Are you ready for what comes next? Once you start, there's no turning back. You won't be human anymore. And I say this with the utmost concern because I truly want you to think about, well, what you'll be throwing away. I know I've already set my conditions and benefits from this, but I generally care about you, despite knowing so little. Are you absolutely sure you want this? Alright. It's your immortality. Alright. Here's the blood. When you're ready, take a sip. And I'll be here when you pass out. Well, yes. When this happens, you will pass out, and I will have to bring you back to a place where you'll be safe. Alright? Whenever you're ready, I'll be here to catch your fall. Good luck. And I'm gonna miss you being you.